Good day, YouTube. I'm back, and it's been a long time since I did my first unboxing video of the Autobot Ironhide of the Transformers Masterpiece series, and it's just been way too busy with my son's show, and the hockey season's underway, and raking leaves and all that stuff. And forgive the toot today, but I filmed these out in our TV room, which apparently was an addition to our house back in the late 80s or early 90s or something, and it's not insulated very well or something, but either way, it's chilly out here, and I'm too damn cheap to run the electric fireplace, so a blanket and a toque, and you're good to go. So, the subject of this second video, I do a lot of surveys for this, a number of panels, and one of them I can convert my points to PayPal dollars. So I've been using a lot of those survey points to purchase more Transformers on eBay, and recently I've got a whole pile of them come in. So I'm super excited about all of these unboxing videos that I'm going to be doing. So I thought I may as well get on it this weekend while I actually finally have some time on my hands, and kind of get the ball rolling and hopefully get into a bit of a rhythm here. It's Sunday. I'm in my toque. I've got my sweatpants on, and I don't give a care. So, that being said, the next Transformer, the Autobot, Trax. Trax was like, when I think of the original Autobot G1 characters, I think like, of course, Optimus Prime, but then you got Wheeljack, Sideswipe, Sunstreaker, Bumblebee, Hound, Mirage, Trailbreaker, that core group of cars and trucks. Trax came along. I want to rewatch the Transformers series just because it's been a while and I love it, of course. But he kind of came along in a second wave of characters, and I'm not sure if he was in the first season or it was into the second season, but he wasn't one of those original characters in the series. He kind of came along a little bit later. Now, Trax turned into a blue Corvette with flames on the hood and stuff, and he's a very powerful Transformer, but he did have a weakness, and his weakness was vanity.
And the witches too! Oh, cool off, Long John! What sorcery be this? I'd rather stay in my stunning auto mode. But then I couldn't do this.
See what I mean? So he could be a very fierce warrior, but if like his paint was getting scratched or whatever, it could, any sort of damage to his wonderful physique could cause him to back off and jeopardize his mission in the battle that he's in. So that was kind of his main weakness. So, but it also made him somewhat entertaining as well. So that's the story of Trax, and this toy here, just looking at the case, just like the Ironhide character I did last time, like it's like a true likeness to what his character looked like on that show. Here is what he looked like from his Generation 1 toy back in the mid-80s. So as you can see, that one's actually not bad for back then. Ironhide's toy looked like, what is this? But this one actually looks like Trax, and was a pretty good toy. But again, these are just, next level stuff. So that being said, let's open this sucker up and see what's inside. Here we go. Let's open up Trax and see what he looks like. I already cut the tape on the back here because it was going to give me problems. So, all right. Not as much stuff as Ironhide had, but well, maybe actually he does. Let's see what we got here. We have, of course, they all come with these little kind of collector's cards thing. Trax, that's some pretty good artwork right there. MP25. Instructions, of course. Looks like some side mirrors, 2 sets, just in case you lose some. I always like it when they give you extra of the little bits. This looks like some sort of a stand, maybe. what teeth are for. Opening toys. Yeah, so it looks like a stand with the Autobot symbol on the bottom. Assuming it probably goes like that. Now, for the actual Autobot himself. Oh, wicked. This is very cool. So, comes with, I don't know, I don't remember this guy from the show. I'll have to watch it again, like I said, and double check. And then, of course, a couple weapons and such. Look at this. The Transformer Blaster transformed into his little video cassette recorder player thing. And then, of course, Trax. There he is. Corvette extraordinaire. So, let's unfold these instructions and time lapse the transformation into his robot mode. Sorry for that long transformation. That thing was tough. Once it all fit together, though, it all made sense, and I was like, that's where that goes. That's where that goes. Like I said in my Ironhide video, these come from China. And the instructions, the diagrams do an okay job, but all the writing is in Chinese or something I can't read, anyways. And so it's a lot of guesswork and tentative transforming just to make sure you don't break anything, but like I said, once you get it the first time, it all makes sense and it all falls into place, and you know, this is the result. A pretty bloody good likeness of Trax. And I later learned that this little fella's name is Raoul from reading the instructions, and then of course there's Blaster. So I think this guy was I actually paid money for this guy. I didn't pay my survey dollars for this because he was only like $30. So $30 shipped from China. How can you go wrong? So Trax, A+. I will be back hopefully with less of a lag between videos with my next one. I'm going to do a little run of probably Autobot vehicles before I get to some really cool characters. Not that these guys aren't cool, but I've got some really good ones coming that I can't wait for. And until then, I hope the anticipation doesn't get to you too much. So long.